The Independent National Electoral Commission says insecurity in Shinkafi local government area of Zamfara State prevented it from conducting by-election to fill a vacant seat in the State House of Assembly. There has been a vacant seat at the State House following the death of the member representing Shinkafi constituency who was killed by armed bandits in June last year. The electoral umpire also says it's ready to monitor political parties' primary election ahead of the next election and deadline is non-negotiable. Theophilus Darufai reports.
It is the constitutional responsibility of INEC to conduct by-election into any vacant elected position within 90 days. But there has been a vacant seat at the Zamfara State House of Assembly for almost a year. This follows the death of a member representing Shinkafi constituency who was killed by suspected armed bandits while on his way to Kano in June last year. The electoral umpire says insecurity in the area has prevented it from conducting by-election.
There are 3 by-elections, pending by-elections in Zamfara State. The first one is in respect of the death of a State Assembly, Shinkafi. That took place in June last year. It's almost a year now. But yes, all our Shinkafi is one of the hot spots in Zamfara State. We cannot call an election in a place where the voter is not safe, the officials are not safe, and that will cause a lot of havoc. Under normal circumstances, within 3 months to hold an election, but they could not hold an election until we liaise with stakeholders and security agencies.
The Independent National Electoral Commission also expresses readiness to monitor political parties' primary election ahead of next year's general elections, and deadline is not negotiable.
The 18 political parties have already notified INEC the dates of their primaries. What remains for the parties is to notify us not later than 1 week before the scheduled dates, venue and time for the primaries. Remember, the last date as notified by the Commission is 3rd of June. By 3rd of June, all the political must have conducted their primaries, and that is not negotiable.
INEC has increased the number of polling units in Zamfara from 2,516 as it was in 2019 to 3,529. This is to decongest existing polling units and give electorates easy access to cast their votes. Theophilus Darufai, TVC News, Gusau.